Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you guys can see from the title below, we have a different type of video. I have not done an unpopulars video in so freaking long, and y'all, I've literally just been collecting my opinions and my unpopular opinions as like the months went by, and I feel like I have enough to make a video. So yeah, we're gonna get straight into it. I want to give a disclaimer. These are my opinions, okay, y'all? And, you know, y'all don't have to agree, but y'all can keep it cute. You know what I mean? Like, I don't mind the typing in the comments, letting me know if y'all disagree or whatnot. But keep it cute. Keep it cute, okay? So, yeah. And also, if you are new to the channel, thank you for stopping by. And also, I want to say this before I continue the video. If you guys would like me to make an unpopular opinions Love Island edition, y'all let me know down below, because I don't know about you guys, but I feel like everybody is watching Love Island now. And I got some opinions. I have some opinions that are unpopular and kind of popular. So if you guys want me to make a whole different separate video, Love Island edition, y'all let me know down below. So yeah, let's get started. My very first unpopular opinion is, I do not understand why Gen Z make fun of people's age. And I'm not talking about the people that come on the internet and like, I'm 52 and I look 25 and they look every bit of 52. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, like, you can get into a little argument with somebody, and like, let's say that like the person that you arguing with is 21, but let's say you 27. They legit, I've seen people be like, she too old for all that. Like, you're a auntie, okay, grandma, okay, uncle, like. And it's so weird, like, people make fun of people's age as if like people are not dying on a daily basis at a very young age and is not living to see 30, not living to see 28 and 27. Like, with me personally, I would never make fun of somebody's age because they're older. Doesn't make sense. Now, if somebody is arguing with me and they're acting like more childish than me, then I will bring up their age and be like, bro, like, you're 30 something years old and you're acting like a 25-year-old. That's different. But like, just to make fun of people's age just because they're a certain age, like, I've seen it happen so many times. For example, there will be times on TikTok, like, I will see certain videos, like old throwback songs or something, and people in the comments will be like, oh, what's that song called? And it's like an old throwback song. So people in the comments will be like, you don't know that song? And then the person would get offended and be like, well, I'm not a grandma, I'm not an auntie, I wasn't born in the 90s, you know, y'all are fossils and this and that. And I'm just like, and then I go and I look and I see that they're literally like 21, 19. And then the person that they are saying are fossils is 27. What's the difference between 21 and 27? And the thing with people who make fun of people being older is that when you turn 21, and for the people that are like 25 right now, please attest to this in the comments below. Once you turn 21, life flashes before your eyes. Like, I literally just remember being 21 the other day. My birthday is in September, if you guys don't know. I'm turning 27, and I cannot believe that I'm turning 27, because I legit just remember being 21 in college, turning up. Like, I cannot believe I'm turning 27. And it's like, I don't know, I'm the type of person where, like, yes, I'm turning 27, and I do think to myself, like, dang, I'm getting older, you know what I mean? But I live to get older, because for people who make fun of people's ages, I just think to myself, do you not want to grow? Like, do you want to die at 21? Like, I'm confused. You do know that you're going to be 27 one day. And it's crazy because it's like, I just know for a given fact that the same people that are making fun of people being 27 right now, I know for a given fact that when they turn 27 and when we're like 35, they're going to be making fun of 35-year-olds. Like, it's just weird. Like, making fun of somebody's age is weird. Like, I didn't ask to be born in the year that I was born. Like, I was just born there. My next unpopular opinion is transitioning Now That's TV girls to Baddies is not a good idea. If you guys have been watching Baddies, y'all know sometimes Baddies will sometimes bring the Now That's TV girls to the show, and you guys already can see it is not a good idea at all. Now, one of the main reasons why I say that transitioning Now That's TV girls to Baddies is not a good idea is because look at the results of people like such as E.T. If you guys watched the season when E.T. was on the show, a lot of people was rooted for E.T. because a lot of people liked E.T. on Now That's TV. But when she came to Baddies, it just was not, like, it didn't mesh well. A lot of those girls that come from the Now That's TV network, they are so used to fighting with no storyline. Like, they fight to stay in the house. They fight no matter what. Fighting is their storyline. Doesn't matter if there's not a storyline or not. Fighting is the main thing. And I'm not saying that Baddies don't fight, but when you look at the contrast from Now That's TV girls to Baddies girls, the storylines make sense. Like, the storyline starts something. Like, something happened, there was arguments, then it was a climax, and then people fought. Like, the Now That's TV girls, it's just very much so starting mess for no reason, for attention, not meshing well with the baddies, just trying to get screen time. Look at Diamond the Body. Diamond the Body is a clout chaser on Baddies. I don't care what nobody says. Diamond the Body stay trying to get attention, like unnecessary attention, so she can get screen time, especially what she did with Bianca when she went and she hit Bianca in the back of the head. All that stuff is what they do on Now That's TV, and that's acceptable over there. Coming to a network like Baddies is not acceptable. We're gonna clock T every time. Like, the viewers are gonna clock T. Like, if we feel like somebody is being bullied, we're gonna clock T about somebody being bullied. Look when Rolly was bullying Biggie that year. We clock T on Rolly too. But like, when you look at Now That's TV, people don't really clock T on who's bullying who. People just want to see a fight. Like, people just want to be like, oh, such and such fought this. And I don't really watch Now That's TV like that. I have watched clips, and I've watched a couple. I have watched clips, and I've also watched E.T. the season where she was with Krishan. And I'm not gonna lie, E.T. low-key bullied the hell out of Krishan and then got her jumped at the end. If you guys watch that season with her and Krishan, like, I don't even care for Krishan like that, and I feel like they picked at that girl. Like, they picked at her. If she did that on Baddies, she would have been canceled, but she wasn't canceled because when the viewers who watch that network, they don't care about who gets bullied and this and that. They just want to see a fight. So whenever they transition a lot of these Now That's TV girls to the Baddie show, it just doesn't mesh well, and that's why a lot of them end up becoming fan favorites on Now That's TV, and then when they get to Baddies, like, nobody likes them and everyone wants to cancel them, and even some of their fans that like them on Now That's TV is like trying to fucking whatchamacallit, advocate for them and defend them to the point where they can't defend them no more, because it's like each episode they become more and more unbearing, more and more unbearing. And that's how I felt about E.T. and that's how I feel about Diamond the Body. Like, I just feel like she does way too much. Like, it's okay to sit in the background and chill. Like, it's not everyday rah-rah. It's not everyday screen time. Let the other girls have their screen time. And it's like they want their screen time 24/7, and it's so concerning. Like, it's very concerning because, yes, we do watch the TV for drama. We do watch the TV for fights and stuff. But, like, the fights have to make sense. Like, y'all just can't be fighting just to fight, just hitting people just to hit people. Like, then it just starts looking so forced, you know what I mean? My next unpopular opinion, and I really, really wish that a guy was watching it. I know majority of the people that watch my videos are girlies. I know for a given fact that a guy is probably not watching this right now. My next unpopular opinion is that just because a big girl interferes when you are trying to talk to her friend does not mean that that big girl is jealous. And I know that is a popular opinion to us girlies, but that is a very unpopular opinion to men. Like, I cannot count the number of times that I have seen men say, oh, she's interfering because she's jealous, because she don't get no attention. She don't want her friend to get attention. A lot of y'all be mad. A lot of y'all girls be mad that y'all not getting no attention. Babe, I've been friends with this girl since we were kids, okay? And I know the face that she's making when she's uncomfortable, okay? Okay? And the thing is, it's gotten to the point now where, like, I don't even interfere when guys are trying to talk to my friends no more, because unless, like, if I'm not in the mood, like, let's say, like, me and my friend, we got somewhere to go, and, like, I'm not in the mood and my friend is not in the mood too, I might interfere and be like, hey, like, you know, she don't want to talk to you, like, you know, dead it, like, she don't want to talk to you. But for the most part, I don't say nothing. And the reason why I don't say anything is because I don't have time for this stupid boy to be thinking that I'm jealous because he's trying to talk to my friend. And it's crazy because the niggas who say that shit be the niggas that I wouldn't even talk to. Like, I wouldn't even spit on you if you were on fire. And that's not on like no funny cocky shit. Like, I wouldn't even spit on you if you were on fire. And it's like, I just really think, y'all really think that like just because a girl is big that means that she's ugly. Like, I'm not trying to be no cocky girl or nothing, but like, do you see the material? You really think niggas are not coming up to me trying to talk to me too? My friend don't want you. Like, my friend don't want you. And it's little signals that girls do to each other. And if you guys are girls, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about, big or not. You know the little faces, you know the little taps and stuff that your friend will make to you when a guy is like trying so hard to talk to her in public. And it's like, she's not trying to be mean, because we got men nowadays that are killing women and insulting women and beating on women when they get rejected. So she's not trying to be mean, but she also does not want to give this guy the time of the day. And it's like, she makes little signals to you to like kind of like get you to interfere. And it's like, as soon as you interfere, it's, oh, you jealous because I don't want you. Who the fuck are you? My friend don't want you. What makes you think I want you? I'm like, who are you? Like, who are you? So it's weird. Like, it's just very weird. And then like sometimes my friend will be like, why didn't you say anything when he was trying to talk to me? I'm like, no, I'm not doing that, because I don't want him to think, oh, the big girl is jealous. Like, I don't want him to think that. Like, I don't want him to be thinking the big girl is jealous. And let me even give y'all a little mini story time. Me and Chelsea went to a party. It was like a rooftop party. This was about like 2 months ago. We went to a rooftop party. And you know, Chelsea's a pretty girl. Like, if you guys know my friend, y'all know she's a pretty girl. So a lot of guys always try to talk to her or whatnot. So this one guy tried to talk to Chelsea. And like, Chelsea told me straight up, nope, I don't want him talking to me, Irene. Like, no. So he kept trying to talk to Chelsea. And Chelsea was like no to him. And so I basically ended up telling him, like, she don't want to talk to you. No, like, no. And he was like, please, like, tell her to talk to me. I'm like, no, like, she don't want to talk to you. No, like, and so me and Chelsea were laughing because the way I was saying no, I was just being childish, y'all. I was like, no. And so he's like, please. He was an African boy. And I'm like, no. And so, you know, we're laughing, like, we think it's funny. So he ends up leaving, like, he gets mad and he walks off. In the same moment that happened, this other African boy came up while I was still saying no. So when he came up and he was trying to talk to her, I know my friend's type. Like, we as girls all know our friend's type. He came and he tried to talk. I was still saying no, like, but you know, me and Chelsea, it was our insider, but he just so happened to come up when it happened. Chelsea started laughing so hard, and like Chelsea like made like a comment behind my ear and was like, definitely not him. Like, basically telling me like she don't want to talk to him either. So like, he like kind of like not got mad, but you could tell that he like kind of channeled his attitude towards me. And he went to his friends, like, I could see him. He went to his friends and he was pointing at me, like basically saying I'm stopping him from talking to my friend. And it was so funny. So I went up to him and his friends were laughing and stuff, like, because I guess he told his friends that I was stopping him from talking to Chelsea. So I said, oh, go talk to her. Go talk to her. Like, go talk to her. Go talk to her. And I hate when guys do that, because it's like, yo dumbass didn't even see that this girl that went behind my ear and said definitely not him. You didn't even see that. Like, you didn't even see that this girl legit told me definitely not you. But you going around and you telling your raggedy ass friends that I'm stopping you from talking to somebody. Like, nigga, please. So I said, go talk to her. And when I went up to him, his friends like kind of moved away and were laughing at the situation. And he's like, no, I was trying to talk to her and you were stopping me. I said, go talk to her. So he went to go talk to her and she walked away. Like, she didn't even give him a chance. As soon as he tapped on her, she walked away. And I just looked at him. Mind you, his friends are watching from afar, like, I just looked at him. I said, oh, okay. I said, did she talk to you? No, because, like, did she talk to you? So I said, did she talk to you? I had to act confused, like, did she talk to you? And he's like, nah. I'm like, okay, buddy, you have a good night, okay? And I tapped him on his shoulder. He was like, you too, babe. He said, "You too, baby." He gave me a little hug and he walked off. And I just did that because it's like, I hate when men do that. Like, I hate when men try to make it seem like the fat girl is interfering in there. My friend don't want you. Like, I know what my friend wants and she don't want you. Like, please, like, stop. My next unpopular opinion is the 50-50 talk is a westernized conversation. Like, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like, I cannot. Like, I just, whenever I see people arguing on social media about 50-50 and, you know, the man shouldn't have to pay the bills, and it's so like, I don't get it. Like, I just don't get it, because that's just not African culture. That's not our culture. Like, the African culture is that the husband is the provider. And I know that whenever African women come on the internet and we say that, we're always met with the, yeah, y'all's husbands are the providers and that's why they cheat and that's why they abuse y'all. They're literally providing the whole household, so they're taking full control of the household. Now, I'm going to be the first one to tell you guys, in some cases that is true. A lot of African men and Nigerian men that do provide for the household, they do sometimes tend to take advantage of the control of the household. But a guy who is an abuser, a guy who is a control freak, a guy who's a cheater, that is in him, whether he's providing for the house or not. Whether he's providing for the house or not, that is who he is as a person. That is who he is as a character. That has nothing to do with because he's providing for the house, he's a cheater, he's an abuser. That is something that is innate in him. Whenever you guys have these conversations and these arguments about who should be paying 50-50, it really instills in my head that I am 9 times out of 10 going to marry an African, because I don't have time to be dealing with that. Like, I don't have time to be dealing with those type of conversations. I don't have time for that. Like, I really don't want to deal with those type of conversations. And I know for a given fact that if I'm talking to an African man, I won't have to deal with those type of conversations. Also, there's another argument that people sometimes tend to say, that there's some African men that agree to that. African men that agree to the 50-50 conversation are men that are broke and cannot provide, so they agree to it. That is not our culture. If they are agreeing to it, that doesn't make it right. That's not our culture. Like, that is legit not our culture. If he was to go back home and tell the people back home that he was not being a provider for the household, would look down on him. So just because Babatunde agreed to the 50-50 conversation don't mean that makes up Nigerian and African men as a whole. My next unpopular opinion, and I've been wanting to say this for a while, is that not everything is about signs. Like, I'm like, y'all, bro, I can legit be watching a video and this girl be like, oh my God, like, I really like iced coffee in the morning, and after I get iced coffee, like, I be a little cranky and my stomach be hurting and stuff, and I be like, you know, having very I be having high energy, and then I just crash down after a while. People in the comments is like, definitely a Pisces. Then we have people, she's an Aquarius. Ooh, yay Gemini, yay. Not everything is about signs, y'all. Not everything is about signs. It's okay for the person to just have a personality that they just have. Y'all don't have to bring signs into everything. Y'all legit bring signs into every conversation, and it's so concerning. So concerning. I'm not saying that signs don't need to be talked about at all, but when you start bringing signs into every single conversation, and when you start making excuses for the way that you act is because of your sign, especially when the way you act has a lot of bad habits attached to it, you say, I'm a Virgo. Bro, like, that's not cute. That's not, like, that shit is not cute. Like, not everything is about signs, okay? Get a grip and change your attitude, okay? My next unpopular opinion is that society picks and chooses who they decide to fat shame. Because now that Ice Spice has lost weight, we got everybody crying and saying, why did she get on Ozempic, and she's too skinny, and she lost her ass, and now she looks like a boy, and blah blah blah, all this bullshit. But I quite literally remember when Ice Spice was bigger, people were fat shaming the hell out of her, and I'm pretty sure Ice Spice lost all that weight because people were fat shaming the hell out of her. I remember people saying that she's one cheeseburger away from obesity. I remember people saying, look, she took a picture in the mirror and she had cellulite in the back of her thighs, and her ankles had her calves had a little bit of cellulite, and people were saying that like that's the starter pack of being fat, and that she's getting too fat and she's gonna be 300 pounds in the next couple of years. And like those tweets were going viral. Like a lot of people were in the comment section agreeing. A lot of men were in the comment section agreeing with the fact that Ice Spice was getting fat and that she needed to lose weight. Now all of a sudden this girl lost weight. It's, oh my God, she looks too skinny. Why would she go lose weight? This is inappropriate. She lost her ass. This is and that. As if y'all were not the main person bullying this girl. I will see people commenting under this girl's post that she needed to lose weight, but now that she lost weight, it's a problem. Like, that's weird as hell. And even this girl had tweeted, y'all are trying to rewrite history, because I vaguely remember y'all talking about how obese she was. Now all of a sudden she lost too much weight. Like, y'all literally are trying to rewrite history. I don't have nothing to say about Ice Spice weight loss. Do I think that Ice Spice got a little bit too small? Yes, I do think that Ice Spice got a little bit too small. I liked her better when she was thicker, but she looks good either way. I don't have nothing to say about Ice Spice weight loss, because when she was fat, y'all bullied the hell out of her. So now that she got small, leave her the hell alone. And the reason why I say that y'all pick and choose who y'all want to fat shame is because people like Sexy Red is bigger. Yes, she just had a kid, but she's bigger than Ice Spice. Y'all don't fat shame Sexy Red. Ari is bigger than Ice Spice. Y'all don't fat shame Ari. Y'all pick and choose who y'all want to fat shame, and y'all pick and choose who y'all want to be thick, and who y'all want to consider thick, and who y'all want to consider fat, and who y'all want to, because even when Lotto gained a little bit of weight, y'all start picking that Lotto. I remember Lotto went on stage the other day at her concert, and somebody went and literally like did an AI Photoshop of her being like a tad bit bigger. People in the comments thought the video was real, saying, oh my God, look at her, she got so fat. Look at her, she needs to go lose weight. She's so fucking fat. And even the Photoshop AI, she did look bigger, but she did not look fat. And then when people found out that the video was fake, people were still saying, well, she still gained weight, she needs to go lose weight. Like, y'all pick and choose who y'all want to fat shame and who y'all don't want to fat shame. It is weird as hell. Leave people's bodies alone. Like, it's weird. My next unpopular opinion is that a lot of these hairstylists are getting out of hand with the pricing. First of all, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. You should not be paying no more, and even $200 and something is even too much if you ask me. But I'm just gonna be nice and say you should not be paying $200 and something, any more than $200 and something for a frontal install. When you really think about it, frontal installs do not last long. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what type of glue you use. I don't care if you use your mama's basement glue. I don't care if you use your grandmama's glue. I don't care if you use Ghost Bond. I don't care if you use Erica J, which I love me some Erica J. If you guys are looking for a very good glue, definitely check out Erica J. I got Erica J in my head right now. This is how my hair looks. And I installed this wig 5 days ago, and this is how it looks. So definitely check out Erica J. But a lot of these girls that be charging $300 and something, $500. I even see Arrogant Tay charging $1,500 for a frontal install. That's a waste of money. Now, I do understand with people like Arrogant Tay, you are paying for him per se, if I may say. You're paying because he's touching your head, so he's a little different. But these girls who do one little fucking Z-list celebrity stylist hair and then start upping up their prices to $500 and shit, it's ludicrous. And then on top of that, I do not understand why the girls are charging for curls. Like, I do not understand why I'm seeing an add-on of $40 for you to curl the hair. Is curling the hair not a part of installing the frontal wig? Or am I tripping? Like, why are we charging for curling hair? Like, oh, beach curls 25, pinned up curls 30. Like, is that not, like, I'm confused. Did you think that you were just gonna put a frontal on my head and send me on my way? And I was gonna pay $200 and something for you to glue a parameter on my forehead, put the lace on my forehead, put baby hairs, and then say, all right, bye. Why are y'all charging extra for styling of the hair? That don't make sense. That's a whole different video for a whole different day, because if I really get into it, we're gonna be here all day. So basically, what I was about to say, on top of that, y'all don't follow y'all policies. Like, it's just too much. Like, it's just too much. And my advice to people who are dealing with bad hairstylists, learn how to do your own hair, okay? Learn how to do your own hair and just keep practicing. And as you keep going, you're gonna keep getting better. Because sitting in somebody's chair and paying $200 and something to get your hair done, and then within a week, the lace is already lifting, or even if the lace is not lifting, the glue residue builds up, it's not worth the money. Like, it's just not worth it. Very last unpopular opinion is that I don't think anything is wrong with Instagram. I know I've seen so many videos about people talking about how Instagram has became and let me explain myself before you give your opinion, because I do think there is something wrong with Instagram, because I've seen so many videos with girls saying that they don't feel comfortable posting on Instagram because it seems like they just have people watching them, and like, you know, it's a lot of monitoring spirits on Instagram. Y'all, it's monitoring spirits on all these apps, okay? Then a lot of people feel some type of way because people don't post their downfalls on Instagram. People only post their accomplishments on Instagram. As back in the day, people used to post anything. Like, people will post them outside, people will post, you know, just anything. But I feel like, just in general, I don't think it's Instagram's fault. I think that society as a whole has become very vain, and everything is about beauty, everything is about currency in society nowadays. Everything is about being aesthetically pleasing, and I feel like Instagram is the best app for that. Because Twitter, you can post your pictures, but Twitter is not so much about aesthetics. Such as TikTok too. TikTok is not about aesthetics. TikTok is like a wide range of so many different avenues. A lot of these people that you guys are saying, oh, they are just on the app to be aesthetically pleasing, if you literally go look at a lot of those people's TikToks, you will see their real life. You will see them laughing and dancing and stuff, and you know, the craziness, them coming on with no makeup and doing dancing challenges or doing funny sounds. I feel like every app is destined for something different. Now, will I be honest and say that Instagram has become a little bit more monitoring spirit? Like, yes, it has. I feel like every app has monitoring spirits on it. The same people that are on TikTok are the same people that are on Instagram. So when you guys come and say, I just can't post on TikTok because I'm not TikTok, I just can't post on Instagram because Instagram has a lot of monitoring spirits, and I'm like, the same people that y'all think have monetary spirits on Instagram are the same people that have monetary spirits on TikTok. Did you think that they changed their personalities because they changed the app? Like, I'm confused. So yeah, that's my last unpopular opinion of the day. If you guys want more videos like this, y'all let me know down below. I really enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed this chat. And yeah, y'all let me know how y'all feel. If y'all disagree with anything, y'all let me know how y'all feel down below. I love you guys, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.